You're welcome as usual, Shenwick. You're welcome back any time, mate. Get the games so you can get in and join us. More the merrier. There's more of us, we'll have more of a laugh. That's enough. Line it up. Not gone too far now, wasn't quick enough.
Where did cabbage go right here a second ago?
I don't know.
No, I'm shut off.
What do you mean you shut off?
Oh, I'm gonna come off. I'm starting to get migraine now, so I'm gonna turn it off for a minute. My head's spinning.
I had 3 grams of the damage from somewhere.
That might be when you glitched out. I went into.
Right, Uppsala. Oh, nothing on Uppsala.
Oh, Stockholm would work or whatever. Don't know.
I got nothing going north at all.
So you basically got the same as what I had yesterday. Everything going south, going.
You might have to wait until we get to Jönköping then. Take Jönköping, see what you got.
Vaxio, Praha, Duisburg, Praha, Birmingham, Kiel, Magdeburg, Bremen, and the only one I got is Trailberg. That's going back to where we just come from, so.
Well, you can always check Kalmar next to us.
Let's have a look, see if there's anything in the surrounding towns.
Realise the only place I haven't been to on this map is Gedser.
I have checked every town in Sweden, not one going up to Uppsala. Hamburg, Malmo. Checking Norway now, it's getting desperate now.
Well, if you find one, you can always do the old teleporting trick in single player and come back on.
But I think I'll just jump in the garbage, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can't do that when you've got a job.
Yeah, if you're picking the job up, you can.
Can you? No.
Yeah.
Find any jobs.
Nope. Just checking Bergen now, but bloody hell. Nope.
Anything from Uppsala to Uppsala.
Nope, I've even checked that one. You can always talk to me, Bounty Hunter, you know what? You don't have to talk to yourself. Hamburg,
When I'm in chat, you can always talk to me as well if you want. That rarely happens, unfortunately.
Let's try Copenhagen then. Nope. Gedser. Nope. Odense.
Maybe she's there now, hard to find.
Nope.
See if I put any.
That's not from Kiel either. Esberg.
Yeah, I've got one from here to Uppsala as well. Kind of funny.
Elberg.
Funny that I've got to try it from here to Uppsala when you need it.
That's after Bob Taylor can follow you up because there's not a single job going anywhere near it.
It's like Paul said, you need to be able to select a location and say you want jobs going here.
Or your tablet.
But you can't actually do that, can you?
What, your tablet? Okay. Right. Back now.
We've got a person called Snow in here.
Yeah, no, he's opposite me. I'm gonna start pulling up then, Peck Boy. I'm just coming with the garbage now.
You're gonna have to turn around in here first before I can pull out. Unless you want me to go the other way and then just go around. It's probably easy for you that way. Just about trailer in the middle of the yard. If my ping was going to lower, and it should have lowered by now. I just saw a flying trailer again.
Oh,
Well,
that was,
there's the leg. Never mind.
that was close.
It wasn't my ping though that did that.
Not again. Jesus. Pick it up.
It might be Snow's ping that's causing that. I don't know. Mine's actually lower than yours right now. But I just turned my engine off. I think I'm going brain dead. The brake on, not turn the engine off.
Lights are green. That was for me anyway.
The lane. Green now.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Does these lights go to red? Like I said, Max, if you don't know what you're doing tomorrow, you can always install that patch and play that game. Did you get that?
Yeah, I might do H1Z1 for a change. I haven't done that one for ages. Or
I'm just saying, don't hold it out for too long.
yeah, I might try the new Ark game so I can get that streaming. I've got to try and get into that because it's an amazing game, but It's finding the time to play it. And a lot of the big streamers are streaming it. It's the game that Victy won and the big giveaway we done the other week. And talking to Victy and suddenly appears. Hello, Victy. Oh, Jesus. It's not going too bad, Victy. We're having some issues with lag at the moment. Pep-Boy's internet connection's playing up.
The guy behind you has a lot more ping than me. The guy's ping is like 300 all the time.
Yeah, he's way behind us now. Victor, you've been working hard, you've been studying, so you haven't got to apologise for studying. You're in college to learn, not to watch a middle-aged man, ex-trucker, driving a trucking game. So, you know, I'm glad you're here, but obviously studying is more important than watching me.
Yeah, life is more important than entertainment. But entertainment above your life. I did that a little bit when I was back in school and it cost me.
You finished your exams. Yippee! Party time.
Well, unfortunately you can't play music on it.
No, 'cause I put it up on YouTube, didn't I? So.
There's a little horn tune now, that is. I don't know.
May take months. Depends how much of a bank loan you got on it, Ricky, really.
When do you think you'll be able to install that patch that I recommended to you then?
I don't know. You're asking. I'll try and get the graphics sorted first. Bloody hell, that was close. We're trying to get so the game's actually full screen rather than half on one screen and a bit on the other. And
Well, I don't know if that can help you. You might be able to, I don't know. Mostly just like collision issues in the game and stuff like that. Like in the normal game, sometimes you'll hit an invisible wall randomly.
you borrowed 300,000 in the game. That's a lot of money to borrow.
I never borrow it, I just earn it straight away if I start a new profile. Gonna win these towns or not?
No, there's a point. I've checked every town for in Sweden, Norway, and Denmark for a job going up, and some in Germany as well.
Notice ones in Britain tend to have the jobs the most.
I wasn't driving all the way back to the UK to get a job going to Uppsala. I was just drive in, just follow you.
Yeah, but you could have teleported, you know.
Yeah, but I'd have to drive in and all the way back on my own. I can't drive when you got a job, trailer attached, but you can jump between towns to pick a job up.
I used to do a minute ago that you could teleport as long as you don't actually pick the trailer up.
Yeah, you can. You could pick a job, say from London, teleport to London garage and pick a trailer up. Then you have to drive in, obviously, all the way to wherever the load is.
Once you've actually picked the job, you can't teleport. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously,
Exactly.
if I went to London to pick a trailer, I have to drive all the way from London to Uppsala on my own. So that defeats the whole object. I have to pick another job locally and go up here on my own rather than going up to London. I'd sooner follow you.
Yeah, I get it.
No, I'm not going to abandon you because I can't get a job to where you're going.
Not sure I'd play this if I was on my own, especially today with this ping issue.
There is quite a bit of problems. I think some of it is the server, and some of it is Peckboy's connection. But it is better than it was. It's a lot better than it was.
I did try as much as I could. Like I said, I think it's on BT's side more than that.
That's a good name, Sputnik.
I've noticed it's no longer spiking to like 1,000, it's only going to like 100. Ever does.
You had an exam today, did you? Yeah, you say you finished your last exam today. Was it? No, it wasn't science. Who was the other science exam today?
I know, but the last exam I had was about a year or two ago.
I'm trying to think. There was somebody in the chat last night in the stream who said they had a science exam today. I can't remember what the hell it was. Don't think it was
I remember
Victory.
anyone saying that.
Yeah, I remember somebody saying it. It was science. No, that was okay. Okay, I was wrong. It was science, and he was Victory. But there was somebody else that said they had an exam today, and I can't remember who it is. They don't come in the channels that often. That's why I can't remember the name. They come in when they can, because obviously they're studying enough for their exams and all, so like Victor, they come in and apologise because they haven't been here for a couple of days or whatever, and but there's no need. But I can't remember what the hell's his name? I will think of it eventually. It's going to come to me eventually.
Kind of in drive-by camera, so I might go off the line. Yeah, I'm starting to lose it a lot. This before isn't.
Yeah, you finished your last one today, have you, Victor? Yeah. Maybe, but there was somebody else in the chat last night saying they had an exam. It's either last night or Wednesday night. I think it was last night. Saying they had an exam. It might have been Wednesday, but I don't know. I know somebody said they had another exam on Friday. Yeah, I know you're done with them now, Victor. Is this your final year in this college, or is this like year one out of like a 3-year course or something? So now you're still quite young, you know. I know you're brainy, but
That's what I finished last year. Was it a 3-year or a 4-year course? I think it was 3 years. Well, it was one for 1 year and then one for 2 years. Ever since last year, I've just been doing what I can.
so I know there's some courses that they have like a 3-year course. They'll do 1 year. At the end of it, they do exams to get some of the qualifications, and then the following year, then they do
Yeah, I did it more.
same subject with different part of it, sort of thing, and then they go do exams at the end of that year. And in the 3rd year, then they cover the rest of it and do the final exam, and they get all the qualifications they need.
I did 1 in the 1st year of college, and I did 2 in the last year. Try and bump my English and maths up.
I didn't go to college. I didn't stay on after school. I finished school at 3 o'clock on a Friday, or 3:15 on a Friday. I started my first job at 8 o'clock on the following Monday morning. And I worked up until about 4 years ago. Today, my accident 4 or 5 years ago.
Took me about 2 weeks. I started. 2 or 3 weeks. Started off with a little paper job, you know, like you do. Start off small, get up big. even though it's not that big.
I worked. First job was working in an engineering firm. I was working on lathes and that sort of stuff, making components for cars and stuff like that. And then I worked down sewers, fixing sewers and blocking sewers and that sort of stuff.
Not sure I could do that.
That didn't bother me. It smells a bit bad, but that didn't bother me at all. There's only money at the end of the day. As the old saying was, muck as brass.
We did the edge hook. Got some edge hooks playing this game.
And then when I ended up driving taxis then for 7 days a week, six days a week, sorry. Working 18 hours a day just to get through my PSV license and truck license and everything, and then I was driving trucks and coaches, delivering Chinese takeaways, Indian takeaways, fish and chip takeaways. Still driving taxis on the weekends as well, driving minibuses for them. I could work a Friday and Saturday night. There's 2 nights and then 240 quid. Driving a 16-seater minibus for one of the local taxi firms. Spend the whole time going back and forth Swansea and Cardiff. I'd start at on a Friday. I'd start about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd finish in about 6 o'clock in Saturday morning, 7 o'clock Saturday morning, and then get back in the afternoon and for a couple of hours on the weekends. And have Sunday off, and from that, but to deliver for the local Indian then.
I've just noticed I've only got 3% damage this evening. I haven't done much damage at all. Unlike you.
I clipped a wall once, which was my fault. Technically was, but it was a bit of a slight lag in the game. But I wasn't paying attention to the road. I was looking at the chat. If I hadn't lagged, I wouldn't have hit it. But and of course, that other trucker hit me. That's the only damage I've had. Was that other truck driver hit me. That other player. And Cabbage damaged my trailer as well on the last load, but I glitched out and he hit me.
Well, he did end up in a ditch. Well, I think he got the worst out of it.
I didn't even feel it. Didn't even see it. Wasn't even according to my mirrors, he was still miles back behind me.
Just gotta get to the other side of this place now.
It's a shame, Victy, but obviously your friend needs his headphones back, so he's leaving on Sunday, so... Whoa. Jesus. You lagged out big time, and I had to swerve to avoid you, and I hit the railing.
That's a bit more damage on you there.
Yeah, not much.
I said I can't help it, it's not me.
So the guy's overtaking us now. Mario!
Another weird Ica trailer. There's another one ahead as well. Jesus. Also, like... I'm afraid once we're done with this, I'm gonna have to go like instantly. You know, after you finish.
I'll say that again, I was in a world of my own then.
Then after you finish the stream, I'm gonna have to immediately, you know, leave.
It's no problem, man, no problem. That's how I started out, Victor, was doing ETS2 videos and put them on YouTube. If you can record them, get them up on YouTube.
A couple of years ago, I used to write like little funny things and put them up. That was a while back, and it wasn't great quality either. Also, my channel name was completely different to my main name.
OBS isn't a bad recorder if you put the bitrate right up, put it fairly high. So you're not streaming it, you're just recording it, so it gives you better quality. For videos on YouTube I normally use Fraps, but that can be quite system hungry.
Just wobbled down there. Wobbled like a buddy. Like someone trying to balance on a bridge.
Like a wobbly jelly.
Like someone trying to go on one of those planks. Useful sign ever that we just went past. Uppsala, both ways.
Yeah, Uppsala, and Uppsala Central was the other way, so...
All directions would eventually lead to the centre. Well, those big round things are because there's more than one of those in this. That's what they use for. Might be power stations or something, I don't know. Or radio towers or whatever. Definitely got something on top of it. Not for no reason.
You can trade in your truck, yeah. Just go to the Mercedes truck dealer. And you can part exchange your existing truck for another one, yeah. If you've got enough money to pay the difference, obviously, but...
You buy a rental, you get money back. I know I wouldn't be able to get around for this.
It is 10 to 12. Yeah, you can part X your truck if you've upgraded it or whatever. So obviously the truck is worth more. You might actually be able to part X it for a basic Mercedes. And might even get some money back, depending on how much money, what truck you got, and how much money you spent on it. Because the base one of these costs, I think, is €99,000. I think.
I can't remember.
I'll have a look now. Mercedes.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
The basic Actros is 103,210.
Yeah, I'm going to teleport to the garage now instead of driving that. It does see me popping.
Right. That's the basic one, but let's forget 100 for 103,000. If your truck is worth more than that, you should be able to get that and part exit. That's the cab I got. And that's the wheel configuration I got. Yes, this is the one I'm using, yeah. The one that's on screen now is the one I'm using. That's the wrong bar, that's the one I use.
Well, at least I made it to the end.
Thank you, Victy. I would have missed that. This is the configuration that I use to show you how much money it costs to buy it. Yeah, that one. That one. That one. I can upgrade the engine. Upgrade the gearbox. Upgrade that. I do like that silver grey. And that one. €263,440, and that's without the paint job. The paint job's another 30 grand, I think it is, so that's looking about just sort of short of 300,000 to buy this truck. There are quite a few of them, yeah, check it in there. Right. And then of course you got that's the first one I just bought. It's 26 grand for the paint job.
User entered your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
And the left before I could see what it was.
there's the paint scheme. Which is that one I got.
I know who it was. Jockey lad.
Jockey lad.
What did he call him?
Yes, I actually bought it. I got 25.7 million in the game, Peck Boy, so Victy, so I got plenty of money. So I can go out and employ some drivers. And I'll hire him because he's 5.8. They're all hired. Yeah, you can have that one. He's 2.5, so I'll hire him to Stockholm. Any more female drivers? No.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
I'll hire him as well. Put him in Uppsala. I hire him. Put him in there. Hire him. That one's full. Yeah, there's another 4 trucks there he's filling. Hire that one as well. Hire him. Put him in there. Have I got a truck for her? Should have. Let's have a look. Not truck manager I need, not truck dealer. There's one truck in Stockholm, so dismiss him. Where's that truck with no driver? Yeah. Genevieve. Any more? Yeah, that'll do. I got how many trucks? Company manager. I have 91 garages. Garage slots available 455. What's a Volvo there? Hasn't got Rotterdam. Well, hasn't got a driver. Yeah, she'll do. There's another Volvo up the top there that hasn't got a driver, which is my truck. Which is the Volvo that I normally drive, but put somebody in it. There she is. Right, have I got any trucks now without drivers? Nope, I think they're all full. I've got 29 trucks in total. Right, I think that will do for this evening. I think I've even been kicked from the game, I think. Nope. I think that will do for this evening. It's been nearly 5.5 hours. I am kicked from the game now, so I think that'll do for now. And hopefully I will see everybody tomorrow. Usual time, 7 PM. It's either going to be DayZ or H1Z1. Good night everybody, thanks for watching.